Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Hope that you're enjoying this gorgeous day that the Lord has given us. One of my favorite stories is a story about a fellow by the name of Niccolo Paganini, who was a concerto violinist playing in front of a packed hall in Carnegie Hall many years ago in New York City. He got about a third of the way through his piece on his violin when a string broke and hung down from the violin. He continued to improvise on the three strings that still were attached to his violin until about two-thirds the way through the piece, another string broke. And then just 3 or 4 measures from the end of the piece, a third string of the 4 strings broke. Now he continued to play on one string. When he was done, people applauded until their hands were numb. They couldn't believe that he had done what he had done. And then when they were done giving him an ovation, he held his violin aloft and he said, "Paganini in one string." And then he played on one string a concerto piece better than most violinists could on 4. We'd have to say that it boiled down to Niccolo Paganini and one string. Right now we have a lot of dangling strings in our lives, don't we? Things that we really can't do, things that we can't carry out. They're uncontrollables. Things that we cannot control. And the problem is, oftentimes for us, is we focus so much attention on the things that we cannot control. What is it in your life right now that you cannot control? You know what it is. May I encourage you to do this, to play the one string. And you might be saying, well, what's the one string? Here's the one string. It's found in Philippians chapter 4, verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. So in these days ahead, as you have dangling strings, may you focus your attention on what God has done, what God has given, what God has provided, what God has sustained, what God has blessed you with. Let your focus be on that. That's the one string you can play constantly. Rejoice in the Lord today and always. That's the one string. And may that sustain you and give you peace and, yes, joy on this day. Amen.